Johnny Backer behind the wheel. Another great innovation to the National Drivers' Championship and, of course, speedboat racing all around Australia. This new initiative now, I'm looking at some live feed from a drone which is located out above the circuit at the moment. And, we're just picking up on the boat going down in towards turn number 1 at the moment. Turn number 2, sorry. And that is Johnny Backer in rival. And the pictures coming out of this drone are sensational. So you'll have to make sure you have a look at 7+ in the coming weeks, and there'll be a full replay of round number 3 of the National Drivers' Championship, brought to you by Simons & Clark Logistics. There's Johnny Backer just taking it nice and steady out there at the moment. Having a look and reconnaissance run of this racetrack. The motor sounds really tough in this boat arrival. It's 565 cubic inches. One of the tougher sounding motors as he heads down into turn number 2. Gets the boat right up on the gunnels on the exit. Now he applies the throttle. A little bit late on the accelerator that time for John Backer, but the boat looking beautifully settled, not jumping around, misbehaving. He's backed it right off through turn number 1. Now he starts to apply the throttle again, and it jumps over his own wake. A little bit of a chine walk there, gets it up onto the cab plate. Oh, really skipping, just about throws the model upside down there in turn number 2. The Johnny Backer is trying definitely hard in this boat at the moment, trying to get it sorted out where his left hand foot needs to be on that cab plate. So important is the cab plate. We're going to have a big talk about cab plates and that, especially tomorrow with the return of the legend himself in Dave Bishop. Hopefully Dave's out there watching the live stream at the moment, unfortunately at work, so we'll all have to wait until he graces our presence tomorrow here at the Adelaide Speedboat Club. There's Johnny Backer still trying to get his head around this water conditions and the boat. That was a lot better run, a lot quicker, and he's decided to back it down, so hopefully not an issue on board. Those guys will be scratching their head a little bit after this run. So we'll see Peter Price heading back into the boat area. We'll pick up on the Culprit with Nathan Barry. We'll pick up on Nathan very, very shortly here at the Adelaide Speedboat Club for the 2024 Adelaide Speedboat Club Spectacular. Nathan Barry out on the circuit now. Having a few prop shaft issues of late, but being able to get around those and sort the boat out. Came on very strong towards the end of the Yarrawonga event. It's normally part of a father and son team, the Barrys. And Nathan all the way across from the Upper Hawkesbury Powerboat Club. In the real Culprit, and his father drives the Culprit. She's the Culprit, also out of the New South Wales Upper Hawkesbury Powerboat Club. Now Nathan starts to put his foot into it. Backing off a long way before the corners. And that looks like Nathan's pretty happy with that, so he'll be bringing the boat back into the boat ramp. Two of the local boats heading out onto the water very, very shortly. We're talking about Tough Enough with Dave Clark behind the wheel, a stalwart of the Adelaide Speedboat Club. And alongside him